play Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we had just taken on the Mistrailon City Gym, and we got our 6th gym badge. In today's episode, we're going to be heading towards the 7th gym badge place. Before we go anywhere, I need to talk to these people real quick. Whoa, the jet badge! That means you beat Miss Flo. Well, I tell you something. We hid our treasures in the corner of the runway. So after you beat the gym... Oh, it's spring. Oh, crap. This isn't going to end well. Anyways. I wanted it to be winter, unfortunately. Anyways, if you go down here, all the way down to the terminal, you see a Pokeball. We found Team 40's Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is a very strong flying type attack. I'm going to probably teach one of my Pokemon it later. Ah, you found our treasure. You found it! Oh, jeez. Our Pokemon aren't worthy. We were trying to hide that technical machine, but since we're not worthy, you can use it, mister. We can't get another one. We can get another one from Miss Flo anyways. Use it! I always thought that was funny. See ya. Bye-bye. And, well, they take off a little bit. And actually, that was the last thing I really need to do here in Mistrailon City. There is another place that you see that airport there. I might get into it later. It's not really important, but anyways, we need to head back up here to Route 7 and continue our way. Well, instead of going north to Celestial Tower, you're going to take this bridge, and then you're going to take a quick right over here. You find this house. This house is going to come in handy later, but actually, I completely forgot that this lady here heals your Pokemon. I could have been using this place in that one episode with the Celestial Tower. Anyways, if we come over here, and uh-oh, the live caster is ringing. Matt connected to the live caster. Mommy! It's Mom. How are you? Whoa, Route 7? You've gone a long way. Hey, are your Pokemon feeling fine? You couldn't have made it that far all by yourself. Well, of course not, Mommy. It's thanks to your Pokemon always being there for you. Come on, man, push the button and take good care of them. Oh, gosh, I really wish I could do live commentary over this. And I'm super serious about that. Alright, well, be on your way. This was your Super and Pokemon training mother speaking. Alright, bye, Mommy! Actually, hold on a second. In the next part here, I'm going to be speeding it up a little bit, but I'm going to still talk over it. I just put music to it. This whole episode is going to be rather long because I failed to realize how long my segment I wanted it to be was. We're gonna go through a cave in this episode, but I completely forgot that there was a certain thing happening just up ahead, but that kind of hindered my progress. I thought I was just gonna, oh, okay, just gonna go right through a cave today. This will be like, what, maybe a 20-minute episode if I speed it up. No, there was something else that was caused it to happen. I was like, oh, crap. Anyways, nonetheless, if you come over here, there's X-Scissor, TM X-Scissor. It's a powerful bug-type move, so it'd be best if you taught it to a good bug-type Pokemon. I was actually thinking about, well, I really wish my Servine could learn X-Scissor, because that's a really powerful move, and he'd be able to take out other grass types. Now, I think I might off-screen next episode, I might go ahead and just train them all up. Anyways, we're up here at Mid-Helix, or this is actually called Twist Mountain in the English game. And oh boy, look who it is. Matt! We both got the jet badge, so I want to see which one of us is stronger. And this is the part I was talking about. I didn't expect Cheren to battle me. I honestly was not prepared for it. I was like, oh crap, I forgot that we had to battle Cheren. I knew this cutscene was here because you get something here in a little bit. But anyways, but I digress. I'm actually going to get some info this time. Cheren has a Unpheasant at level 33, a Simisage based on what you got, what starter he has at level 33, a Liepard at level 33, and his starter Pokemon at level 35. Like I said, Simisage and Pignite are going to be different based on what type of starter he started out with. Well, since he started out with Pignite on my version, he's going to have a Simisage. And Unpheasant, okay, I mentioned this earlier, that Unpheasant is the final evolution form of P-Dove. This Pokemon isn't really that strong. In my opinion, the Unpheasants are almost equivalent to... I don't know. I gotta have to think about it. I almost want to say Swellow. Swellow from 3rd Gen. Now, this is the part I need to heal. Of course, Air Slash is gonna hurt because, well, my Tynamo isn't as strong as he needs to be. Now, I know that you guys probably were watching later, and you guys probably watched later, and you noticed that a lot of my Pokemon faint. Well, I know, it seems like I'm not doing very well. I'm trying my best. The thing is, though, well, the Pokemon I have on my team, they don't evolve until late game. They don't evolve until, like, the upper levels. Like Tynamo here, for instance. He won't evolve into his second form until level 40. So he's going to be staying with Tynamo until we get to level 40. And, another instance, I just looked it up. Scraggy, it seems like he's been a Scraggy forever. But anyways, but speaking of evolutions, Wade grew to level 36. He wants to learn Coil. Coil is a very good move. I'm going to teach it to him. Now, what to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of a Grass Oath. Now, I was right here. I was checking to see which move was stronger. And it looks like Grass Oath wasn't as strong. So I'm going to get rid of Grass Oath and Wade learn Coil. What Coil does is it raises its attack, raises its defense, and raises accuracy. I think that might be right. Yeah, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have Wade learn that move. So I'm gonna have him keep it for a while. Anyways, he sends out Pignite, so I'm gonna counter with Tron. Tron, use Muddy Water. Rah! Like I said, a lot of my Pokemon don't evolve until late game, like I mentioned before. Tynamo won't evolve until level 40, and Scraggy won't evolve until level 39. And if I recall, my Litwick, D-Lady, won't evolve until level 41, I think? Yeah, I think so. Not sure about that, don't quote me. I don't have Bulbapedia up at the moment. Anyway, Tron grew to level 34, yay! Speaking of evolutionary forms, Tron will evolve in 2 more levels. He will evolve in level 36. Just like, anyways, here's D-Lady. We're gonna use her to defeat this Simisage. And this is the part I was talking about. Like, this was longer than expected. I literally wasn't expecting the battle. Like I said, I thought the video was gonna be like 20 minutes long of me just speeding up through the cave, having you guys watch where I was going. But that didn't seem to be the case. And I didn't want this episode to be, you know, split up into 2 with 1 cave. In Pokemon games, I don't like to do that. I like to have a set schedule, so... but I digress. I'm sorry about that, people. And for some reason here, I was stupid and didn't know how to push learn how to push freaking A. I think I might have been answering a Skype answer or something. I don't even know. But anyways. Sends out Liepard. Would you like to switch Pokemon? Yes, we were going to switch over to Reggie. Oh, by the way, well, my friend that I named this Scraggy after, his name was Silent Registeel until his account got hacked. His name is Metamuroshi now. If you guys want to check him out, go ahead and check him out. If you ask me, I'll give him a link. You guys, Fake Out. Boom. Ow. Fake Out, what it does is it's a first priority move. Well, actually, you can't use Fake Out after you use it the first time until another Pokemon comes out, but it's a first priority move, and it makes the Pokemon flinch. So, and also need to mention something. If you miss with High Jump Kick, you take major damage. like I said before, like, okay, Reggie here kept missing with high jump kick, and he kept hurting himself, and I goofed here and accidentally healed. This is my fault because I was using the freaking touchpad option, and I accidentally healed Mr. ESPN Knows at 24, my Dynamo, instead of Reggie, and I was like, no, don't faint Reggie. That was my stupid mistake. Anyways, nonetheless, I heal Reggie here, so Reggie is now fully healed and used Taunt. Ugh, I hate you, Taunt. I guess I could... you know what, I'll tell you. My friend Elena asked me the other day to do a narrative over a Wi-Fi battle. For her community she set up called Snow Point Temple. And they have their own channel here on YouTube. I did a narrative of that battle. This is the first time I ever did a narrative over a Pokemon battle. Because I was like, well, I wasn't really experienced in that, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I'll put a link to that video in the description below, so if you guys want to watch me talk over Pokemon battle, I will show you. And like I said before, level 36, Servine evolves into its last form. Its last evolutionary form, the strongest it'll ever be. Wade is finally... It's been a long time, Wade, since you were a little Snivy. You are now fully evolved into a Serperior. Serperior is an awesome grass type. I love it. I honestly think I should have chose Snivy as my starter Pokemon in my original playthrough. Oh, that was a fine Pokemon battle. The two of you must have been raised trainers. Who is that? Oh, it's the champion! And we didn't get to really talk to him much because the episode I posted that we saw him the first time, it got corrupted, and I just got upset with it. I was whacked because I'm weak. So it really worries me that you'd say it was a good match regardless. Oh, you. Cut down the harsh words, kiddo. I'd really appreciate it. So anyways, I asked you earlier too, but what you're gonna do once you get stronger. What are you gonna do when you get stronger? Once I get stronger, once I become champion, that'll be my reason for living. I want proof of my existence. You remind me of Ranboo. I suppose it's valuable to have something to aspire to, but it's important to have something else to value, so you can use that power you've got. Don't you think? Well, anyways, take this. Take this! Hey, you too. Anyways, the Champion Alder gives us the HM3 Surf. Surf allows us to travel on water with a Pokemon. If you use the move Surf, you can go over water. Later, young traders. And don't forget to consider Pokemon walking with you want. Anyways, the champion leaves us. What do I want to do? If I don't know that, then I am... As a trainer, I have to prove myself to everyone. By getting stronger. Matt, next time, I'll win. Sure you will, Cheren. Sure you will. Anyways, I don't know why I didn't take this time to go and teach those TMs that I got over with my Pokemon here. I'm gonna... Well, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what I had to do here. I was like, oh, man, I wanted to switch it over, but I was like, nope, don't remember. But, nonetheless, I get challenged to a Pokemon train. Conquering the mountains, you can be my blah 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 blah. Stupid hiker! I'll take you down! This is the only battle I'm not gonna speed up, though. Because there's a little cutscene right after this, and I was like, no. You know what? No. Go, Reggie! I've actually, okay, I remember last episode I was talking over the process of EV training. Well, there's something else that you need to consider whenever you're training your Pokemon. It's called IV breeding. If you want to create the best Pokemon you can ever make, you also have to consider doing IV breeding for Pokemon. Okay, what... Hold on a second, let me get my thoughts together. Alright, what IV breeding essentially is you take a Pokemon that has max IVs. IVs stand for individual value points. Anyways, what it is, it's points that Pokemon are born with. You cannot change these points at all. They're going to be forever set in stone. So, anyways, the max amount of IV points a Pokemon can have in a stat is 31. 31, yeah. And, well, if you take a Pokemon that if you want to breed a certain Pokemon, like I said before, I'm training a Typhlosion. Typhlosion is strong against in special attack and speed. If I want to breed a Cyndaquil that has max IVs in special attack and speed, I'll have to take a Cyndaquil that has max IVs in special attack, and then I'll take a I'll take another counterpart Cyndaquil that has max IVs in speed. And what I do is I take these items, the power anklets, you know, the power items that I told you about in the last episode. I make those Pokemon hold it, and the offspring Cyndaquil will have IVs transferred over to him. So he'll have max IVs in special attack and speed. And that's essentially the Cyndaquil I want to have. And then I go EV train that Cyndaquil, like I mentioned in the last episode, how to do it. And then he essentially becomes the best Cyndaquil possible in the game. So, yeah, that's essentially IV breeding in a nutshell. Anyways, we're heading in here into Twist Mountain. I ran into a Pokemon. This Pokemon is Girder. This is the evolved form of Timber. I haven't run into one, and I'm going to catch this one real quick if I ever push a freaking button. Girder is, like I said, is the evolved form of Timber. You want a good analysis of what kind of good Pokemon this is? Think of Machoke from the first generation. This is sort of like Machoke in a way. And he has got a humongous steel beam. Don't want to get smacked with that. Anyways, we're gonna try to throw in a. Oh my gosh, dang, that did a lot of damage. Anyways, we're gonna try throwing a Pokeball at it. I think Ultra Ball will do us nicely here. Just throw Ultra Ball. One. Oh! It appeared to be caught! Yeah, that's exactly. You wake up, slap. Oh, there goes Reggie. That's gonna be super effective. Ah, dagnabbit. Ugh. I'm gonna use the next Pokemon. Let's send out Wade. I'll show you what he looks like now. Gigantic Snake Man! I love Servine. I love Serperior. Serperiors are awesome. They're really good special defense-wise and speed. So, anyways, let's try to throw an Ultra Ball again. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We caught Girder. Now, I think this is besides one other Pokemon, but since it's not, this is why I wanted it to be winter, because when it changes to winter, this place becomes different. One being a center room, but I'll get into that later. And the second being the fact that a certain Pokemon appears a lot more frequently than normal. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it in this episode. I'll probably do it off screen, and I'll show you. Anyways, Matt! Wasn't expecting to meet you here while I was checking on Helix, or Twist Mountain, whatever you want to call it. Mighty coincidence that. Anyway, you look like you toughened up. Really? By the way, you two, you seen Team Plasma lately? I heard one of them other gym leaders were meeting up, but they were buried deep or what? Who knows what they're hiding out? Where they're hiding out? But But this is the only attitude I can have about it. Come on, Matt, push the button, jeez. Well, if it ain't nothing to do with you anyway. This had nothing to do with you anyway. Kids ought to have fun journeying with their Pokemon. Now they should. Mount Helix is nice. My favorite place of all just down this passage. You'd probably get it better if y'all saw it for yourself. See ya, chickadees. If you want, come see my mountain for some trainer training. Trainer training? Trainer training? Our trainer training? I was sort of mentally prepared for him to... What is that? To dump some annoying task on us again. Oh my gosh, Matt, you really need to get it bigger. Matt, well, I'll go on ahead, so... Anyway, Cheren leaves us again, journeying through Twist Mountain, just like we are. We're going to go over here, and I'm going to speed up this because it's a lot of trainers, and, well, you can essentially just follow me. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of items here, and ran into another girder. Get a battle! Rah! But anyways, yeah, like I said, if you IV breed, and if you EV train that IV bred Pokemon, you will be ready for competitive play. Well, actually, you also got to consider some move sets too, like egg moves and whatnot, and what TMs to teach Pokemon. And well, okay, I'll go over egg moves now. Egg moves are pretty much if the baby Pokemon will be the mother Pokemon species, but it will learn the father Pokemon's moves. So if, like, okay, let's have an example here. There's a Pokemon in general that we haven't met yet. His name is Dino. If we want a Dino to know Dark Pulse, because he doesn't know it, he doesn't learn it through movesets. But the only way he can learn it is through egg moves. What we would do is we would take a female Dino, and then we would take a Pokemon, let's just say an Arbok for an example. If we taught an Arbok the move Dark Pulse in a Gen 4 game, because, well, in Gen 4 Dark Pulse was a TM, pretty much we would teach that Arbok Dark Pulse, and then we transfer it over to this game. And then we would have the male Arbok mate with the female Dino. And the end result, the new Dino that hatched from the egg will have Dark Pulse, a move he doesn't know otherwise. So that's pretty much egg breeding in general. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, there's a Cubchoo. I love Cubchoos. I'm starting to have really good appreciation for the Cubchoo family. I'm almost tempted to go train a Beartick. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to know that yet. Beartick is the evolved form of Cubchoo. And I actually had a last night. I got to talk to my friend Wade, the guy I named the Superior after. I got to talk to him for a little while, and we had a Pokemon battle last night. And we had a couple matches, a couple 3-on-3 matches, and he won 2, and I won 2, so we ended up in a tie. But I was using Beartick a lot, and I forgot how much I like Beartick a lot, so I might as well train one. I'm almost tempted to train one, but the thing is, though, no. I don't know, a lot of people say they don't like Beartick. And I don't understand why. Beartick's a good Pokemon. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon this generation. When I was looking at my team, when I first got this game, I was looking at a Pokedex that, I was looking at a Unova Pokedex, and, well, pretty much I was looking through all the Pokemon, and, well, the one that struck me out most was Beartick. Beartick and the Cubchoo were the one that struck me out the most. I said, well, you know what, this kind of reminds me of Teddiursa and Ursaring, because I used to like those when I was younger. But I digress. There's gonna be we're gonna be seeing here in a little bit trainer using bear tick, and I'll get on a spiel about bear tick in general, so here in a little while, so. But I digress. And again, this is the part. Okay, all right. During this part in the sped up portion, I don't know if you guys can see it, but as you can see by the clock, it's getting around midnight, 1 o'clock ish. I was getting very sleepy, and I wasn't paying attention half the time. Like, you're wondering, oh man, why aren't you pushing any freaking buttons? Well, I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry. These recording sessions go on a long time. Like, I can't record more than 1 episode of Pokemon because, well, it takes me almost all day to freaking record 1 episode of Pokemon. And then it takes me a while to, it does me like, well, I guess 30 minutes to do the commentary for this. And then it takes me like maybe 15 minutes to edit, slap it all together and edit it the way I like it. But nonetheless, this area right here in the bottom area, I mentioned earlier that this place changes during season time. If you come in the winter, that area in the middle of Twist Mountain will be filled up and you'll be able to walk on it. And, well, it reveals certain rooms that you haven't gone through before, so if you come down here during the spring and summer and fall, you can actually access this lower part, and you come over here. Now, this room in general, if you talk to this ice stone, this is a requirement for a certain Pokemon to evolve. That is to level it up in this room right here. I'll get into this. If you guys remember Eevee from the first generation Pokemon, he or she can evolve into a Pokemon called Glaceon, which is an ice type. And if you train it, if you take it to this room and increase its level by 1 here, it'll evolve into Glaceon because that ice stone has mysterious powers and causes it to evolve. Anyways, also in that room is a team called Flash Cannon. It's a very powerful steel type move that can lower accuracy, I think? I'm not sure. No, I think it might lower special defense. I am not sure. If you guys know, anyways, let's get. Oh, we got a Flight Jewel. Okay, good. That's good. Anyways, I like Flash Cannon. If I have a Steel type, I usually teach a Flash Cannon because it's awesome, like that. Unless it's an attacker, then I don't teach it. But I digress. I said, but I digress a lot in this episode. But anyways, and my commentary died. And you see how close Tron is to leveling up, and he's almost to evolve. He's so close. And I don't know what I was doing. Okay, like I said, I was at this part of the game, I was on sleep mode. I literally was on sleep mode. Like, I was so sleepy I couldn't even think straight. Eric, my friend of the Retro Nintendo, can vouch for that. I was in a call with him while I was recording this, and I was getting rather sleepy if he tell you. But it looks like Cheren has cornered the Team Plasma member. Let's talk to him. Ugh, you're strong. But the strength only comes from the result of you trainers controlling Pokemon, doesn't it? So, you want to liberate Pokemon. If that's what you desire, well, you can very well try. But resorting to force and stealing everyone's Pokemon is just wrong, no matter what. That's not strength. Oh, buddy! So, here you are. We found it! We need to head to that tower. Hear that? Team Plasma has obtained the power that will change this Pokemon-abusing world. That's right. If its mistaken world needs it to be righted, brute force is the only natural answer. We will hold off at our King Lord Inn. And they disappear like little pansies they are. I'm not sure if they might have gotten their hands on, but they're real pests, even going so far to getting stronger, just to annoy everyone. Matt, I'm going to stay here a little longer. I need to think for a while. Push A, Matt! about what it means to be champion. But what do I want to do once I become strong? And who was I doing it for in the first place? And here Cheren is questioning his meaning of life. If you come over here, this is what I was talking about. If you come up here, go out this door, during the winter time you can walk out on the snow because snow is filled in the crater there. You'll be able to walk on it through that room. But since it's not winter anymore, gosh darn it, yeah, I really wish it was winter. Because there's a certain Pokemon here that only is here during the winter, a lot more than normal. Anyways, we come out here and Professor Juniper's dad comes here and talks to us. Pokédex is important and all, but times of togetherness like these are such more... What does that say? By the way, do you know about the Dragon Helix Tower? No, I don't. Oh well, even if you don't know what about it, right, let's listen to a smidgen what the old coot has to say. Dragon Helix Tower is said to be the oldest structure in the Unova region, but importantly, it also is where the legendary Pokemon was born. And lastly, where it now slumbers. It is just past Saka City here. I don't know any details beyond that, though. At any rate, someone's gone inside the tower. My daughter's investigating in there, too. There are some things she doesn't know, she knows about, nothing about. She finds them romantic in a way. Just an old coot here sightseeing Dragon Helix Tower. See you. And he pretty much tells us where to go next. But this episode's already long enough, so in the next episode of Pokemon White version, we will go into Saka City. So I'll see you guys later, or Icarus City, I think that's what it's called.